Hi, and welcome to Kitchen Corner on Today with Paul. Today I'm happy to share with you a little something I like to call grilled cheeseburgers. For this little project, we're going to need 1 pound of ground beef over here, which I got in there, measured out weight wise. We got us some very finely diced onion right there, Worcestershire sauce, steak season. We got us some nice non-stick cooking spray right here. Got a nice plate back here. Of course, you know how to make grilled cheese, so we got some butter and bread in the background, and of course everything you need for that. Basically what we're doing here is we're making homemade hamburger patties and then simply making it into grilled cheese fashion. So you get that great flavor of the crispy golden brown grilled cheese wrapped around a hamburger. So we're going to get started here today with these few simple ingredients. So basically you're going to make your hamburger any way you want to. We've all probably made a hamburger before, but what I've simply got here to starters is just 1/2 an onion, probably about a medium-sized onion depending on what your store carries. So go ahead and toss that in there. Go ahead and get everything out like that. I happen to like this Weber Chicago style steak seasoning. I think it's really delicious. Everybody's got their personal preference. I have friends that say, I can't believe you like that stuff. Well, I just so happen to do. I have no measurement here on this except some of us cooks can really eyeball things well, and I hope you're one of those. But me personally, yeah, that looks about right. Let me show you what I got there. So there you go, that's about what I feel comfortable with. Of course, with Worcestershire, Shire, as they pronounce it. Shires, being from England, right? Not this necessarily. You might measure it by the capful, and that is fine and dandy. It gives you a decent measure. Highly recommended. I use that style at work, but here at home I can do things a little bit different. I just like to give it a few shakes, and we're going to see what I feel comfortable. There, that looks good to me. I'm very happy with that. Of course, everybody's flavor is going to vary. At work, I cook for a certain type of crowd, so I have to play to their taste, but here's what I got for mine. All right, and then you're just going to do what we all do. You're going to go ahead and mix it up here. Get your hands dirty. I'm always stressing safety sanitation first, but you know what? As long as your hands are clean and free from cuts and that, you're good to go. Just go ahead and get in here, get dirty. We got some nice burger working up there. How about it? You hear a little sizzle there. Got my cast irons preheated there. You can see them in the bottom of the screen right now. I'll be pulling them over here to the other burner in a minute. So you know how the draw is on this. I like a nice even mix on everything I do. I want to make sure it's thoroughly mixed. Of course, when you're doing baking type needs, you never want to over mix things, especially muffin and cake type batters, but right now that's what we got right here. That's the special burger patty from Paul's Kitchen. So next we got our cooking spray, and like I said, I've got a plate here. This is going to help spread out. So we'll have to wipe our can afterwards. You know, we're gonna get, we don't want cross-contamination, just like I did the last time I making some patties. Get a good spray on there. And then take yourself a good old hunk of beef, whatever your size. Now I do suggest that you spread it as wide as possible, because what's going to happen here, in my experience, is you're going to have to nudge it inward to get it out. And that's why I've got two spatulas on the table. I got one for the burgers and one for the finished product. I'm going to go wash up right now so that I don't get my handle contaminated. I'll be right back with you. just that fast, we're clean again. So let's go ahead and transfer our pans over to the other side here, and we'll switch off our burners over here. Safety first, you don't want anybody to get hurt. It's the last thing you want. We're gonna go ahead and put our thick spatula here on the beef portion, and our thinner spatula on the grilled portion, because that's how I feel it's going to go today. Bring that over just a little bit. And so here we go. We got our patty. Like I said, just nudge it a little bit. You hopefully got it to where it's loose enough, but you know, you want it to come through as one whole piece. And yeah, see, we're already got a little wonky there. So let's go ahead and see if we can't just, there you go. So now that's going to grill up just nice. As big as that is, that's going to shrink quite a bit depending on your fat content, and that's fine. I did not use any bacon grease in here this time. It seemed like it had enough oil. You're going to have to judge that for yourself. And besides, the burger is going to provide enough lubrication in the pan at that point so it doesn't stick so bad. We'll do one more patty here before we go ahead and get on to the next step. Ah, there we go. Forgot to do that. Let's spray it down real quick. Pat it out like we did already. There you go. And that looks good enough right there. Wonderful. Go ahead and pop that in the pan. Looks like we got room for two, and that's all. That one came out a little bit nicer. I plopped that a little easier. Alright, we're going to let that sizzle there. I'm going to go back over here and wash up. And it just so happens that we can go ahead on to our next step. Because I just so happened the other day to make some of these patties. And so we're going to go ahead and get the grill in here. Got me some nice butter wheat bread. Choose the bread that you like. I've been using a lot of standard white sandwich wheat lately, and I just felt like I wanted something a little bit sturdier, a little bit heartier. So there we go. We got some nice honey wheat right there. We got us our butter. And of course, here we go with the knife to spread it. I personally like to leave my butter sitting out, maybe about margarine, butter, whatever. In this case, shed spreads. Oh, probably about 20 minutes before I do my grilled cheeses personally. There you go. There's it could be that nice spread of margarine, butter, spread, whatever you want to call it. It's going to make this dance across the skillet. So that's what I shoot for. You may have a lower cholesterol diet than that, and that's fine. As I say, follow your doctor's recommendations. Take your own personal health into account. Not everybody's built the same, so let's not act like it. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab us some nice mild cheddar. I prefer mild cheddar personally. There you go. Looks like we got more slices than I need. I like 2 slices, one on each side of my burger. Really encase that burger in some nice cheddar there. So here's that. And like I said, fortunately, I've already got a patty right here. Look at that nice little cast iron marks on there. Let's get started here. All right, here we go. We're going for some sizzle. Oh yeah, hear that. Burger, and then the cheese. That's already trying to slide on me. I learned that little trick. If you kind of move it around a bit initially with the butter there, then you're definitely going to be good to go on having it kind of stay in place. So that'll work, huh? Looking good so far. Now, typically speaking, I put my grilled cheeseburgers on for about the same I do grilled cheeses. For the same reason, on each one of them is just because the amount of butter on the bread and how long it takes for each side to grill up. For me personally, on a medium heat level, generally takes about 4 minutes, maybe less. It just depends on whether something been in the hot skillet already. And of course, you know, you can always kind of feel around a little bit if you're, you know, ready to go yet. Obviously not yet. So we'll let that keep doing its thing. Starting to make some progress here in our burger pan. Get some char marks on there if you like. I'm going to bump it up a little bit. It sounds like fun. Go ahead and put a couple things here away. You know, it's always nice to keep things nice and fresh. Reduce, reuse, don't waste. And, you know, speed up process on cleanup. Cleanup's not fun. How many people here like to do cleanup? I'm not a big fan, but you know, we gotta pay to play, right? So here we go. We're going right into the fridge with a couple things. Worcestershire going by. Chicago steak. We'll clean up that old spray bottle here a little bit later. Yeah, I love that sizzle. Now, not all these onions are going to stay inside the burger. As you can see down there, they're going to kind of float around on you. That's the way it goes. Add some green pepper if you like, whatever your flavor is. Of course, one thing I love about ground beef, you can always get it done to your taste. It's one of the safest meats out there. Rare, medium, done, well done, whatever your flavor is. Alright, that's looking pretty good. That's why I don't seem to tempt these out at home, because I got a pretty good feel for that. Like I said, safe meat, not really a problem. But yeah, like I said, look at all that grease. No need to put all that bacon grease in there off the bat. We got plenty from the burger. Let's see what this whole grilled cheeseburger's looking like. Oh yeah, look at that. That's looking beautiful right there. And I kind of press this against this here. So you can see, oh nice. Golden, golden, golden. Just like that, nice. We're looking real good there. Well, as you can imagine, how that's going to turn out, and we are going to show you how that turns out. I'm going to do a nice little cross section on it. That thing's going to be beautiful golden. Amazingly enough, and I couldn't hardly believe this the first time I did it, that burger is actually going to be nice and warm on you too. Of course, I did not mention any sort of condiments built in or anything like that. Unfortunately, for any of you that like the ketchup and mustard and all that, there's really no going in there after it's done. I mean, just imagine your grilled cheese that you do on a normal basis. So you're going to get any toppings in there off the bat, as far as I'm concerned. It's not going to turn out very well. Otherwise, you're going to have a big old stretchy cheese mess and everything, and it's not going to look nice at that point. So go ahead and get any sort of pickles or anything like that in there while you can. Let's see, what else is there about this whole little project. Just enjoy it. I like to be plain Jane about it, as you can see. Have fun, and I sure hope that your family members enjoy it. Nice little twist on a classic. Plus, if you ever done hamburgers, all kinds of special, like with your grilled onions and such, and grilled the inside of the bun, well, no need for that. It's already happening there, isn't it? It just smells so good. It really does. I wish you could smell this. You just do a little bit of this every once in a while. It's nice. So let's see, what's this bad boy up to? Hey, you know what? Good enough for me. Let's go ahead and cut into this bad boy. I'm getting hungry. How about you? Nice sharp knife. Presentation wins every day. And I happen to have somebody who got all kinds of happy here all of a sudden. I don't know. I got a little guy at my feet here. I wonder who that could be. Oh, I think it's a Buster. How about that? He always knows when to come out. So there you go. You got yourself a nice, beautiful grilled cheeseburger right there. So let's go ahead and take a bite. See what we got. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Better than anything I can get at the restaurant anyways. Well, I sure hope you all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed watching. Happy cooking. Please share, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.